He wasn't born with the perfect physique, he wasn't born into privilege, and he definitely wasn't born into a football empire. Cristiano Ronaldo came from a small island off the coast of Portugal, an island where dreams often sank before they ever touched the sky. He came from poverty, from a family that worked hard just to survive. He came from a place where people didn't believe in miracles, but he believed in himself. He didn't have a golden path, no godfather in the sport, no safety net. But what he did have was obsession, a hunger, a storm inside him that never calmed. The kind of fire that consumes you and builds you at the same time. This isn't the story of a talented boy who was destined to be great. It's the story of a young outsider who built himself from scratch, who turned rejection into fuel, who took pain and sculpted legacy from it. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't just a footballer. He became a machine, a global icon, a symbol of relentless ambition. He was never born to be a legend. He was simply built different. Where it all began, the hills of Madeira. In 1985, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born in Funchal, Madeira, a scenic island that tourists love but dreamers often left behind. He was the youngest of 4 children in a struggling household. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked as a cook. His father, Jose Dini, was a gardener and part-time kit man for a local football club. The house was small, the meals were simple. Sometimes the family had to borrow food. Other times, Cristiano's mother considered abortion because they simply couldn't afford another mouth to feed. But fate had other plans. From a young age, Cristiano was different, not just in skill, but in mentality. He didn't just play football, he lived it, slept with the ball, skipped meals to train, played with older boys in the street and got knocked down again and again. He never cried. He never gave up. Madeira was beautiful, but it wasn't enough. Cristiano wanted out. He knew there was a bigger world, and he was going to reach it, one kick at a time. The sacrifice. A 12-year-old leaves home. At just 12 years old, Cristiano made the boldest decision of his life. He left Madeira, left his family, left everything familiar to chase a dream in Lisbon. He joined Sporting CP's academy, living in a dorm with other young hopefuls. But he wasn't welcomed with open arms. They laughed at his island accent, mocked his skinny frame. Some even bullied him hard. He was isolated, homesick. He cried a lot, but instead of breaking, he hardened. He trained harder than anyone. He'd sneak into the gym at night, do push-ups before bed, sprint upstairs while others slept. His coaches already knew this kid wasn't normal. And then at 15, a terrifying diagnosis, a racing heart condition. Doctors said it could end his career before it even started. Cristiano had emergency surgery. He was told to rest. Instead, he was back training just days later because nothing was going to take football from him. The moment Sir Alex noticed in 2003, Manchester United flew to Portugal for a friendly against Sporting Lisbon. Most thought it was just a warm-up match, but that night, something extraordinary happened. Cristiano Ronaldo torched United's defense. He danced with the ball, ran like lightning. His footwork was electric. After the match, United players begged Sir Alex Ferguson to sign the teenager immediately. That same week, Manchester United paid £12.24 million, a record for a teenager at the time. Cristiano Ronaldo was now headed to the Premier League. The spotlight was on, but the real battle had only just begun. From flop to phenomenon, at Manchester United, he was flashy, too flashy. Step-overs, tricks, taunts. Critics called him arrogant. Teammates joked about his obsession with the mirror. Defenders roughed him up every game. The English media wasn't kind, but Cristiano took every insult personally. He started hitting the gym like a boxer, gained muscle, studied opponents, arrived first, left last. While others relaxed, he trained. While others partied, he pushed harder. By 2006, he was one of the fastest players in the league. By 2007, he had developed a near unplayable shot. And by 2008, he was the best player in the world. Ballon d'Or, Champions League, Premier League dominance. He didn't just improve, he evolved. Cristiano Ronaldo had gone from mock teenager to unstoppable predator. Real Madrid, the birth of a monster. In 2009, Real Madrid, right across the field in Barcelona, stood Lionel Messi, the silent genius. The rivalry was set. The world divided, Messi versus Ronaldo. But Cristiano wasn't competing with Messi. He was competing with himself. At Madrid, he became a stat-breaking machine. 450 goals in 438 games, 4 Champions League titles, 4 Ballon d'Ors, and countless last-minute winners. He scored hat tricks like others scored penalties. He didn't just play, he terrified defenders. He trained like a soldier, ate like an Olympian, slept like a monk. He was building a dynasty not with word, but with goals. The mentality behind the muscles. Ronaldo's true weapon wasn't his right foot. or his leaping headers, or even his free kicks. It was his mind. When he was fouled, he didn't roll around. He got up, scored, then celebrated in front of his critics. He created pressure, then thrived in it. No matter how big the game, he delivered. Hat trick versus Wolfsburg to overturn the deficit. 2014 Champions League final. Clutch penalties. 2018 World Cup hat trick versus Spain at age 33. Over and over, he silenced doubters. He once said, "Your love makes me strong. Your hate makes me unstoppable." That's Ronaldo in a sentence. Portugal, his greatest redemption in international football was his Achilles heel. People said he never delivered for his country. So in 2016, Ronaldo led Portugal to the Euro final. Then, heartbreak. He went down injured early in the game, tears in his eyes, carried off. Most captains would have disappeared. Cristiano stood on the sidelines coaching, screaming, leading with fire in his eyes. Portugal won, and for the first time, Ronaldo didn't just win a trophy. He won respect from the world. He had carried Portugal for years. Now Portugal had his back, and together, they became champions. Fighting time itself. Most athletes decline in their 30s. Cristiano upgraded. He left Madrid in 2018 to join Juventus. People laughed. Too old, too late, too expensive. He proved them wrong again. Goals, titles, leadership. He reinvented his body to stay elite. Sleep cycles, hydration, ice therapy, 6 daily meals, yoga, meditation. He wasn't just training for performance. He was training for legacy. Even when he returned to Manchester United, he scored 24 goals at age 37 in a struggling team. Then came the move to Al Nassr. Critics said it was the end. But Ronaldo didn't care about critics. He never did. The human behind the machine. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't perfect. He's been emotional, arrogant at times, but beneath the brand, beneath the abs, beneath the celebrations, is a man who came from nothing. He's donated millions to children's hospitals. He's paid for fans' surgeries. He's helped cancer patients. He's faced personal tragedy, losing a newborn son, and still showed up to play days later. He doesn't just lift trophies, he lifts people, because he remembers who he was, and he knows the world is watching. Chapter 10, Legacy More Than Just Numbers. One day the boots will be hung, the stadiums will go silent, new stars will rise, but Cristiano Ronaldo's story won't fade, because his legacy isn't just in goals or trophies, it's in the blueprint he left behind. The kids who train longer because of him, the players who believe they can make it from anywhere, the fans who say, "He inspired me." Cristiano didn't just become the best, he showed the world that greatness is earned. Final outro, powerful and emotional. When history looks back at football, they'll see Ronaldo's name carved in stone, not because he was born gifted, but because he outworked everyone. He didn't chase approval, he chased legacy. He wasn't born to be liked, he was built to be unforgettable. So the next time life knocks you down, remember the boy from Madeira, the one who cried alone in dorms, who turned pain into purpose, who heard no his whole life and turned it into yes. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just rise, he climbed, he fought, he refused to stop. He is proof that obsession can become excellence, that belief can become power, that if you want something badly enough, you don't wait for permission, you take it. And if this story lit a fire in you, subscribe to this channel, because this isn't just a football documentary, it's where the world's greatest lives are told. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't born a king, he became one. Because he was never just different, he was built different.